kind of chilly today. I wish I could just invite you guys all over so we could have coffee together. Then we could have a brunch. Are you guys brunch folks? I could make you a Halloween breakfast, some spooky waffles maybe. You guys know we like to collect some spooky books. Speaking of Halloween, there is a guy. He also has a YouTube channel. It goes by the name of Anthony Rapinoe. His channel name is the Candy Corn Apocalypse. Actually, he does a lot. Where do I start? He does a lot of garage sale finds, which are pretty cool because he always finds the most awesome blow molds. But he's actually an author and he's a sculptor. Like, you guys gotta check out his store. He makes a lot of neat things. He messaged me the other day. In my mind, I had planned on reaching out to him sometime because I wanted to say like, hey, I see a little spooky book that you wrote. Tell me more. He had messaged me one day and he was like, hey Sam, he's like, if I send you a book, would you mind like reading it and possibly reviewing it? And he's like, you can give your honest opinion on it, even if you hate it. And I was like, yes, please. I'm so excited because I'm halfway through it. By the way, look at this cute little bookmarker. My friend Cassandra, she actually made this for me. She made me a few of them. Back to this beautiful thing. Sent some other little goodies. He just did a Halloween launch on his site, so I will be sure to link Anthony's stuff below. Check him out, guys. He's an artist, a writer, the phone. He's a sculptor. Like, he makes just the coolest things. And if you do, say hi to him and let him know that you heard about the Candy Corn Apocalypse from Halloween Happy. Little goodies too, which I appreciate, and I appreciate him even sending the book. He's like, I could send you the ebook, or if you want like the actual book. I was like, well, I do collect spooky books and stuff, so if you don't mind sending me the book, I'd really appreciate it. I just prefer to have the book in my hand because I just feel like there's such an experience reading a book when you're sitting down, drinking tea, drinking coffee, and you're like on your freaking couch, got your dogs around you, snuggled up in a Halloween blanket. I mean, that's how my experiences always go. I hoped that it wasn't going to be a pain for him to send it. Thanks so much, Anthony, if you're watching this. I freaking love the artwork, by the way. It's so beautiful. We'll talk about the book after. Candy Corn Apocalypse sticker. Love that. Like, isn't that just rad, guys? Kind enough to send me a membership card, and thank you so much, Anthony. I appreciate that. The Candy Corn Apocalypse Army. Bearer of this card shall be granted all the rights. Trying to read here, Denali. Privileges accorded to the citizens of Moon Hill and members. Yes! Not sure if that's a good thing or a scary thing. And its agents, the Candy Corn Apocalypse Army. Breathe deep of the night. Very cool. Oh, this is so cool. Said Sam, welcome to the Candy Corn Apocalypse Army. So he also sent a little sampling of the new Halloween 2018 offerings for his Candy Corn Apocalypse shop. Thanks for keeping the Halloween spirit alive. Happy Halloween. Hope you like everything, Tony. Candy Corn Apocalypse Army welcome letter. Greetings from Moon Hill. What you hold in your hands is quite possibly my favorite CCA offering to date. This Halloween club package is a window into the past and portal into the future. Peering through this window, you may spy a little girl or boy running to their mailbox. Perhaps the mail person smiles as they hand over a large box or oversized envelope. You continue to watch as this child stampedes to their bedroom and leaps atop the bed. It is there that they tear into the package, revealing treasures beyond measure. Then we have secret portal to Moon Hill. Top secret message, do not read on camera. That's pretty fun. This little baggie of candy, it looks like. I haven't had these in forever. Pixie sticks, are you kidding me? Have airheads. Oh my god, airheads are so good, right? Spooky little notepad, I think. That's cute. Creepy little centipede. A spooky little spider. Oh, these are fun. These little like hop frogs. Oh, I have a spider ring. That's fun. This little pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Oh, these are so rad. What? Dang. Tony's shop is store.candycornapocalypse.com. Website is candycornapocalypse.com, and I will list that below. Killer clowns. Hello. Ugh. Wow, this is so cool, Tony. Thank you so much. Here's one of his magnets that he sculpted and painted, and he also signed 1 out of 8. That is so cool. Guys. Oh, I can't wait to put that on my fridge. This one is amazing. So here we have a little jack-o'-lantern guy. Look at him. This is also 1 out of 8. And he signed this one. And like I mentioned before, he sculpts these, he hand paints them. Wow, those are so cool. Tony, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate those. Wanted to go over his book that he wrote, and I was like, what the hell? How are you gonna write a book? How are you gonna write a book? Like that just like boggles my mind. And I just wanted to read you some of the reviews that they included on the back of the book. Moonhill is draped in shadows and as quirky as they come. Zachary Walters. The Eyes of Madness. Greetings from Moonhill packs a vivid show of shock, oddity, and suspense, which I would definitely agree with that. And that quote is from Unnerving magazine. Just real quick to read you a little bit from the back. Breathe deep of the night. Greetings from Moonhill is a collection of darkly bizarre horror stories from the deranged mind of Anthony J. Rapinoe, author of Soundtrack to the End of the World. You'll find the forgotten town of Moonhill, where a hint of autumn lingers in the air and the leaves are always turning and the shadows grow long no matter the time of day. This book is a roadmap to the lost town's terrifying mysteries. Welcome to Moonhill. Your definition of weird is about to change. So I read the first part all in one night, not because I felt like I had to, but I wanted to. We'll get through this probably tonight. Telling my friend Crystal about this book because I was snapping her about it, and I was like, oh my god, you gotta read this book. And she's like, but is it good? Like, she's like, you can tell me if it's not. I won't tell anyone. And I was like, no, I actually like it. I used to really enjoy reading a lot, and even though I do collect books, like I collect adult spooky books too, not just kids books, so you guys are probably like, what the hell, Sam? It takes me a lot to focus and concentrate when starting a book, because I don't know if you guys are like this, but I'll read something and I'm like, what the hell did I just read? When I was reading this, and I swear I kept hearing sounds, I kept seeing things. It's like, what's happening? Who's in my house? They are all different short stories. Some of them are like a page, some of them are a few pages. If it's hard for you to read a book and it's hard for you to concentrate, it's good because the stories are short and they're all different. With a book, I feel like the way that it's written is really important, obviously. You really have to paint a picture, and with me having a hard time of focusing, I really felt like Tony, the way that he wrote this book, I could just see it, and I don't know, I feel like I could see like the spooky touches that he was inspired by. I want to ask him some questions too. Quite a few stories in here. It's also interesting because there's like a little check-in letter from a guy who was actually sent to Moonhill. Moonhill is this little town. The stories are all experiences of people that have lived there, that have traveled through there. So it's pretty interesting. Some of them are funny but spooky, and then some of them are horrifying. I was even gonna write down some of the stuff because one of the first few stories was talking about a lady with her head snapping back and her neck bleeding. Now we're getting into the good stuff. I really liked the Box of Forever. I had so many questions. I was like, I need more. I really liked Halloween on the Hill. That one, I don't want to be offensive in his writing. I kind of would get a few like Stephen King vibes. I would kind of get a few like R.L. Stein vibes, you know, like I felt like I was reading like it made me feel like goosebumps, and then I felt like I was reading an episode of like Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like it's very young age spooky vibes and then older spooky vibes, if that makes sense. Morning Espresso at the Church of Me. I loved that one. And I really loved Stanley. I loved that one. I think where I left off is Loosely Enforced Rules with the three friends. That one was crazy. That was like in my head watching a thriller. All the stories just are kind of in the genre of horror, thriller, suspenseful. You also get some laughs in there. Very impressed, honestly. You guys gotta check him out. Check his channel out, check his site out. I will put all his links down below. If you guys are looking for a new book, I definitely do recommend this one. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything. I really appreciate it. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram. It's Halloween Happy, and I do have a Facebook page. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hope you guys are enjoying October. Like, it's crazy that it's almost the end of the year. It's insane. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope this video finds you having a Halloween happy kind of day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!